Hello everyone, welcome to B.TECH. Today in this session we are going to discuss the rest of the topics in Unit 6 in the subject of cellular mobile communications. So in previous sessions we have discussed about the architecture of GSM, that means Global System for Mobile Communication, and what are the channels we have and how the channels are allocated, and GSM channel structure we have defined in before sessions. And in this session we are going to discuss what are the modes of GSM channel. This is the main topic we are going to discuss now. What are the modes of GSM channel? How many modes are there? Each mode is useful for us, and in which mode how the information needs to be transferred. So each and every protocol will be explained in this session. Fine. Now entering into this topic of modes in GSM channel. In this GSM channel there are different modes. So namely the modes are channel mode, dedicated mode, idle mode. So the different modes of GSM channel are as follows, and each mode is explained with a protocol. And the first we are discussing about the channel mode, second dedicated mode, and third one idle mode. So in these three modes we are first discussing about the first type of GSM model for GSM channels for modes. So in this the first one is channel modes. In this channel mode, this is mainly used because of precious value of the radio spectrum. Individual users cannot have their own transmission channels at all times. So what is the main purpose of this channel mode? This channel mode is mainly used because of the users does not allocated with their own individual channel at all times. But in this channel mode, we are assigning this because of the precious value of the radio spectrum. So the radio spectrum which is allocating as a channel is very precious for us, right? So because of this preciousness, there is, each individual users cannot be assigned with each channel. For that purpose, we are having this allocation to provide the transmission channels at all time. Fine. And now we are having the second mode of channel, GSM channels, that is nothing but dedicated mode. In this dedicated mode, this is used mainly for it uses TCH, that means transmission channel, during each call establishment, and it uses SACCH to perform local updating in the dedicated mode. So clearly observe the point. Here we are mentioning that this dedicated mode uses one transmission line, that means one transmission channel, during an establishment of a call, and it uses SACCH to perform local updating in the dedicated mode. So what is this SACCH? This is nothing but SACCH, that is small area, this channel provides a communication between one user to another user, and this is a one type of channel which we have discussed in earlier topics. Clear? So now we are having this dedicated mode is using the transmission channel mainly for establishment of a call. So what is the process of this call establishment? So whenever the user who are ready to initiate a call, that a user needs to send a request to call to the person who is ready to accept the call. Clear? So first the initiation of a call will be done from the one user, and after that if the other user is available to receive this call, if the other user accepts the request which is sent from the person who is at the transmission end, then the acknowledgement of that receiver will be sent obviously and immediately to the transmission user. Clear? So whenever the request is sent, acknowledgement is received, if these two processes done simultaneously, then this process is called as a call establishment. Clear? And now we are having this dedicated mode in order to use the SACCH channel to perform local updating in the dedicated mode. So what is this local updating? This term refers to updation of channels. That means if one channel is available to perform the call initiation, then after initiating the call, till the call needs to be ended, the channel is not available for any of the other users. Clear? So if one channel is assigned for one user, and one user is initiating the call. Till the users ended the call, the channel will be not available. Clear? So when the channel will be available for the other user, then this is the second condition we are having. Whenever the two users which are allocated to a single channel ends the call ends the call on their own decision. So if the two users ends up their conversation willingly, then the channel will be available for the other users. Otherwise, until and unless each of the subscribers or each of the users are in progress of a call, the channel will be not available for any of the other users. Clear? So now this dedicated mode is mainly used in order to update this information. Which channel is available, which channel is not available, which channel is ready to be available for some time. So this information will be stored and will be updated by using this dedicated mode. Clear? And now we are having the transmission mode, the transmission channel and ECE channel, right? So these two are dedicated channels for both uplink and downlink channels. So by using these two channels, we are connecting and we are mainly operating the process of uplink channel as well as downlink channel. Clear? And now we have the third mode of GSM channel, that is nothing but idle mode, right? So what is this idle mode? During non-call activities, that means here observe clearly, during non-call activities, that means this is the condition at where the channel will be available, at where the channel will be free of any conversation. So in this condition, the 5 downlink channels are in idle mode. So what are the five channels we have? We have previously discussed about 5 GSM channels, right? So that 5 channels will be maintained as activated. So what are the 3 downlink channels we have? FCCH, frequency control channel, SCH, synchronous channel, BCCH, broadcasting channel, which is broadcasting regularly the main channel, that is nothing but page, access and grant channel. So this is defined as PAGCH. Clear? So what is the abbreviation of PAGCH? Page, access and grant channel. So now by using these 3 channels, FCCH, SCH, BCCH, which is broadcasting regularly, this page access grant channel and call broadcasting channel, which sends one message for every 2 seconds. So in order to maintain this ideal mode, that means during the non-call conversation, that means whenever the channel is available for establishment of a call, then the 5 downlink channels are in idle mode. Clear? So that 5 channels are nothing but FCCH, that means frequency control, SCH, next broadcast control, which is regularly monitored by page access and grant channel as well as call broadcasting channel. So by using these 2 page access grant channel and the call broadcasting channel, these 2 will send a short term of message for every 2 seconds. Clear? So by sending this 2 seconds message to the channel, if the channel is available, it receives the message obviously. It should be acknowledged immediately depending upon its availability. Clear? If the channel is available, these 2 channels will send a request message with a short message which is of a length for every 2 seconds, and within the 2 seconds, if the channel is not available, it should send the acknowledgement as not available. Or if the channel is available and if channel is ready to accept the call initiation process, then it needs to send obviously the acknowledgement saying that the channel is available. Clear? So this is the process which we are having in this idle mode, and during idle mode, the mobile station listens to the command downlink channel and also uses SDCC uplink channel to register a mobile location associated with a particular base station to the network obviously. So here we are mentioning that during the idle mode, that means when the idle mode is present, during the continuous examination of the availability of the channels, then the mobile station listens to the common downlink channel signal. That means that signal which is coming from this common downlink channel, and also it uses a special multi-purpose channel which is present in uplink channel in order to register the current and actual location of the mobile user. Clear? So whatever the mobile user's area is present, that needs to be registered first. So before initiation of the call, the user should know from which area and what type of call and which user is initiating the call for him. That information needs to be stored as well as registered and associated onto a network particularly. Clear? And this is the main purpose of this idle mode. Whenever the idle mode is giving the value of 1, then it resembles that no channel is available in order to establish a call. So whenever the idle mode is representing with a value of 0, then obviously there is an availability of channel and it can provide the services for any of the other new subscribers. Clear? These are the three GSM channels we have. First one we have discussed about channel mode, second one dedicated mode, and third one is idle mode. So coming to in brief summarization of this topic, these three channel mode, dedicated mode and idle mode, we have the previous values are very. So coming to the in summarization of this topic, we have mainly discussed the three types of GSM channels we have, and these are the three modes of GSM channels. And first one we have discussed about the channel mode, second one we have discussed about the dedicated mode, and third one we have discussed about the idle mode, right? So in this channel mode, the precious value of a spectrum is very precious, right? So that precious value should not be wasted. So such that each individual user needs to provide each transmission channel. So that will be provided here. And in dedicated mode, we have call establishment. In this dedicated mode uses one transmission channel in order to provide the call establishment, and this uses the SACH channel in order to perform the local updating to the registration, right? And now we have the third one, idle mode of GSM channel. In this idle mode, during the non-call activities, the 5 downlink channels needs to be updated. These 5 downlink channels are in idle mode. So what are the 5 uplink channels we have? We have FCCH, SCH, BCCH, PAGCH as well as CBCH. So these are the 5 downlink channels we have, and these needs to participate actively in order to establish a call. Clear? So depending upon the information that is provided by this idle mode, the call establishment needs to be allocated to particular channel. Clear? So these are the 3 GSM channel modes, and remaining we will be discussing in the next sessions. Thank you.